God's advice today: stop immediately and pay attention, because God is speaking directly to you through this video. Every moment you spend ignoring the signs is an opportunity lost. This is not just another video, it is a divine call to transform your life in a tangible way. Like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because you won't want to miss a single word. Don't wait any longer. Click on the first comment, listen to the 1-minute prayer, and discover how this product was created to support your spiritual and practical growth. Every moment of hesitation is a chance slipping away, and God wants you to take the lead now. Like, share, and let this message reach others who need hope and guidance. This is the moment for action and faith. Align your heart, mind, and decisions with what God is preparing for you. Change happens when you decide to act, and today can be the first step toward a full, blessed life filled with opportunities. God said, "My beloved child, listen to me carefully, for what I tell you now is a breath of life for your weary soul. I have seen the narrow paths you have walked, the nights when silence seemed to be your only companion, and the doubts that surrounded you like a cold wind. None of this went unnoticed by me. Do you feel in your heart the desire for a deep spiritual transformation, not only in your life but also in the lives of those you love? Believe it, when we connect with God with faith and surrender, we open the way for blessings and abundance to manifest in surprising ways. A simple prayer of just 1 minute can become the starting point to renew your mind, strengthen your faith, and prepare your life to receive more peace, prosperity, and hope each day. If you want to learn how to apply this practice in your daily routine and discover paths to live more fully and abundantly, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this spiritual journey also supports our channel and the entire team dedicated to bringing messages that uplift your life. Don't wait any longer to take this first step of faith. Click now and allow yourself to begin a journey of spiritual renewal and inner growth. Every tear that fell from your eyes was carefully gathered, every sigh of discouragement was recorded in my heart. Do not let anxiety or haste take you away. There is a right time for everything I prepare in your story. The difficulties you have faced were not punishment, but refinement. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. I have shaped you in secret so that you may shine in public. Even when you felt your faith weakening, it was my strength that sustained you, lifting you from within when everything seemed to collapse outside. I created you resilient, and that is why you are still standing, walking despite the weight. Now I call you to a deep rest in me, to surrender your heart and mind to my care, for nothing you face is greater than my love. Trust, for I never fail. Comment, I trust in God, He is my strength in challenges. I know that your thoughts often focus on what has not yet happened, on worries about your future, your health, and your provision. But I tell you, leave these anxieties in my hands, for I am your provider, your keeper, and no detail of your life escapes my watchful eye. Do not carry alone the weight of what is beyond your control, because even that which seems out of reach is already being cared for by me. What appears delayed or uncertain to your eyes, I have already organized perfectly, and every opening you encounter is part of a greater plan, carefully designed for your growth and for the good of those around you. Casting all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. When my hand moves the pieces of your life, it is so that you may prosper completely, not just for your personal benefit, but so that you become a channel of light and hope, a blessing for your family, your friends, and all who cross your path. You are called to shine, and your light illuminates more than your own path. It becomes a beacon for those in darkness, a guide for those who have lost direction, and a living testimony of my constant love that sustains, provides, and transforms everything around you. Comment: I believe in God. Every challenge is a blessing. Do not allow the comments of others, the weight of past mistakes, or even your own fears to prevent you from walking in the direction I have prepared for you. The life that awaits you is greater than any doubt or insecurity you may carry. I desire that your existence be a living testimony of my love, a reflection of the goodness I have always been willing to pour out on you. When others observe you and ask, "How did this happen?" you will point to me, acknowledging that everything you are and everything you achieve comes from my faithfulness. My child, every blessing you receive is not just for you, but to inspire and transform those around you. You are a light, and the light is not hidden. It spreads, touches lives, and awakens hope. Accept, therefore, the greatness I place before you, knowing that your journey is not solitary and that your impact will be lasting. My beloved child, I see you and know every detail of what you have lived. I know the sleepless nights when your heart was heavy with uncertainty about tomorrow. For a long time, you carried worries that were not yours to bear, trying to solve with your own strength what only I could transform. Today, I call you to a deep rest, not a superficial rest that merely brings temporary relief, but a repose that renews your soul, your body, and your spirit. Imagine waking with the calm certainty that you are exactly where you should be, that everything you have lived so far was not in vain, but part of a perfect plan that I myself have orchestrated. This peace is not a distant concept, but a living gift I place in your hands right now. When you accept this peace, you also receive the strength to continue living fully, with courage, purpose, and joy, because I sustain every detail of your life. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. The provisions I prepare for you go far beyond daily sustenance. They are not just for your survival, but for you to live with abundance, generosity, and lasting impact. I want to restore your physical and emotional strength, not just for your comfort, but so that you may fulfill everything for which you were called. Every relationship I am repairing in your life is a testimony of my goodness and care, transforming old wounds into bonds of genuine love. And if at times you doubt and ask yourself, is this real? Can I trust it? Remember that every promise of mine is true. I never fail. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Your patience and perseverance in moments of silence have been seen by me, and now the time for the answer has come. I manifest before you what has been prepared from the beginning. Comment: I trust in God's promises. He never fails. Every season of waiting and every moment of delay has served to prepare you for the blessings that now present themselves. What you receive is not just personal benefit, but the creation of a legacy that will touch lives far beyond what you can imagine. Your renewed confidence and spiritual growth are the foundation stones for a future full of fruitfulness and inspiration. Everything that sought to oppose my plan no longer has power over you. The path is open, and you are ready to walk toward your true calling. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John chapter 14 verse 27. This is the strength I place within you. It is there so that you may embrace the life I have designed, illuminating every decision and making clear what once seemed uncertain. Comment: I receive Jesus' peace, and my strength is renewed. Walking in the certainty I offer requires courage. It means leaving behind old habits, doubtful thoughts, and fears that no longer serve you. It requires that you trust completely in me, even when human logic says otherwise. My strength keeps you firm, and my power is not limited by what men consider possible. Every difficulty, whether a financial worry, physical exhaustion, or the seeming loss of hope, will be faced with my help. I prepare each answer, arrange each circumstance, and provide what is necessary for you to move forward with confidence. You do not need to carry alone that which I have already taken upon myself. Learn to rest and walk under my guidance, for your future does not depend solely on your effort, but on my constant grace and care. You are never alone, my child. You are part of a great community of souls who also seek, wait, and reflect my light. You walk together, supporting one another, strengthening each other in difficulties, celebrating victories, and keeping alive the hope I planted in every heart. The joy that awaits you is not fleeting, but deep and lasting. Every step you take is a movement toward my perfect will. I see your dedication, your persistence, and the reward is not only for this moment, but for all eternity. Allow yourself to feel this joy, absorb this peace, and trust that I am shaping your path with unwavering love. Even when circumstances say otherwise, remember, I am faithful, and nothing I promised you will be lost. Comment: I am part of God's people and I am not alone. The sign of my presence is with you now, in every breath, in every moment of clarity that arises in your heart. I know that for a long time you have been waiting for signs, confirmations, and clear answers. This is the sign you were seeking. My hand is active, shaping circumstances, aligning people, creating opportunities. The providence I offer is not distant, it is happening at this very moment. What once seemed impossible is now attainable, what was delayed is now manifesting, and what was broken is now finding healing. Every step you take is under my direct supervision, and every action of yours is blessed when it aligns with my purpose. Trust, my child, for I do not fail. What I have promised you will come to pass at the right time, and you are exactly in the right moment to receive it. Comment: I recognize the signs of God in my life and trust His perfect timing. I want you to understand the fullness of what lies before you. Every blessing, every transformation, every restoration in your personal and spiritual life is part of a greater plan that aims not only for your good, but for the good of many around you. You are being prepared for a time of abundance, deep joy, and positive impact that will spread through generations. Walk with confidence, knowing that I guide your steps, protect your heart, and nourish your spirit. Every difficulty overcome is a testimony of my faithfulness. Every victory achieved is an expression of my love. Receive all of this with gratitude, my beloved child, and keep moving forward, for the life I have planned for you is rich, full of purpose, and filled with my constant presence. You are my precious child, and nothing can separate you from what I have for you. My child, you are part of a plan that goes far beyond any human design. Even when you feel small before the future, remember this: I placed you exactly where you are now with a defined purpose. There is no randomness in the paths you walk, in the people you meet, or in the opportunities that appear before you. Every detail, every apparent detour, every pause has meaning within my design. You have been waiting for signs, confirmations, a clear word from heaven, and here it is, your time has come. It is time to rise with conviction, to speak with confidence, to walk with steady faith. I am not asking for perfection or unreachable demands. I am asking for constancy of heart. Every stumble, every weakness, every moment of doubt has served to strengthen your roots. The wisdom you carry now was born from the pain you endured, and this is not punishment but preparation. There is an inheritance I have always reserved for you, not only resources, but fullness in every area, inner peace, renewed health, firm relationships, and a clear path ahead of you. My definition of prosperity goes far beyond numbers. It is a life filled with my care, my breath, my daily love. Even when you think you do not deserve it, I say, your worth is not in what you do but in what I have declared over you. You are mine, deeply loved and eternally kept. Listen closely, you are enough. My grace is not a prize for the perfect but a refuge for those who trust. I do not expect you to earn every blessing. I give them because I love you, because I have called you by name, because I have always seen something precious in you. The question you have carried, when will my time come, finds its answer now. This is the moment. What seemed like delay was, in truth, careful protection, an alignment of circumstances you could never orchestrate on your own. There is no more barren waiting. There is a birth happening, a breaking of seasons, a sky opening over you. My gifts do not come with hidden strings or secret demands. You do not need to beg for what is already yours, simply receive it. Relax your hand, open your heart, let the abundance of my favor reach you without resistance. The seeds of desire you have held did not spring only from you. I myself planted them deep within you with a purpose. Now they begin to awaken, to break through the hard soil, to grow toward the light. Do not doubt, these dreams are not illusion. They are part of your destiny. Beloved child, what you have been feeling inside, that deep expectancy, that silent calling that pulses, is not a mistake or imagination. It is the road I have drawn for your future. And there is something even more beautiful. This road is not just for you. Your moment of breakthrough will become a sign for many, a beacon that awakens other hearts. Your confidence, your courage, your testimony will touch lives that may never cross your path directly. The words you speak, the steps you take, the way you stand even in the middle of storms, all of this is a living message, an open letter, an inspiration to those still walking in the dark. Do not underestimate the power of your story. Every tear, every victory, every transformation will be used to sow hope in places you cannot yet imagine. You are not only a receiver of promises, you are a transmitter of life, a bridge for others to cross their own deserts. And that is why I have strengthened you until now, because what I have given you is not just to endure but to flourish, to create, to build, and to fully occupy the space I have prepared. This strength does not diminish with time, it renews in you every morning, because its source is not human but divine. When you feel weak, remember, I am your safe shelter. When you feel lost, I am your clear path. You do not need to carry alone the weights life imposes. I am your solid foundation, your constant protection, the source from which your courage flows. Lean on me and watch how I transform your weaknesses into power, your wounds into testimony, your pain into purpose. This is the time of clarity. What once was confusion begins to align. The veil that covered your vision is falling. You are beginning to see who you truly are, the value I have placed in you, the path I have traced for your story. It is not only about glimpsing the future but about perceiving the present as sacred. Every step you take carries eternal weight because I walk with you. Your identity is not defined by circumstances nor by past failures but by my unchanging love. Now, my child, I show you something even greater. Your potential is limitless because it is anchored in me. The direction I reveal to you is not just a map. It is a new way of living, a new awareness of who you are and what you were called for. Do not wait to have everything resolved before you move forward. Walk with what you already know, and I will complete the rest along the way. Every move you make is accompanied by my hand. Every word you speak can carry healing. Every gesture you make can plant hope. You are not here by accident. Every step, every breath, every moment is soaked in my care. The transformation I am working in you now is deep, lasting, irreversible. It not only blesses you, it overflows to those around you. And so, your testimony becomes a song, your process becomes a message, your destiny becomes a bridge for others. Receive what I give you without fear. Open your spirit to the fullness I pour out. This is your time to bloom. This is your time to manifest all that I have always seen in you. You are my beloved child, chosen, prepared, sustained. And I, who began the good work in you, am faithful to complete it. I know every worry that tried to imprison your mind, every duty that weighed on your shoulders, every regret that made you look back with sadness. None of these have ultimate authority over you. I am breaking old chains, dissolving burdens that do not belong on your path. This liberation is not merely symbolic, it is real, concrete, and tangible. I want you to imagine a state in which external opinions no longer paralyze you, where your perceived failures do not define your value, where the losses of the past no longer dictate your tomorrow. This is what I am building now, a new inner space where your true identity blossoms without fear. Everything that seemed lost, your joy, your confidence, your sense of purpose, is returning stronger than before. Not because time has passed, but because I am restoring, rebuilding, and expanding everything that makes you who you are. You were not called merely to be free, but to walk on higher levels than you ever imagined. This is my promise. I do not release you merely to stand still, but so that you may move forward, participate, and become a living channel of the good I pour out. And it is in this advancing, my beloved, that your life becomes a silent but powerful inspiration. The freedom I deposit in you is not merely a private gift, it carries a sacred purpose. Your walk will show others that it is also possible to break limits, release burdens, and cross internal deserts. Your light will not merely be an ornament, but a beacon that guides, awakens, and invites. This light does not come from human effort, but from my transforming love acting in the deepest layers of your being. I am filling your heart not only with my love for you, but with the capacity to love that comes from me, a love that heals, restores, and rebuilds. It is not fragile or temporary, it is firm, eternal, capable of crossing circumstances, softening hardened hearts, tearing down walls, and disarming resistance. Do not think you only receive, you become a bearer. This transformation I bring is beyond yourself. Others will see, feel, and be drawn to this presence, not because you sought recognition, but because my essence in you is irresistible. This is the kind of love that changes stories, transforms environments, and opens new paths. My child, this love that surrounds you now is not contained within you. It expands and touches the world around you. Every act of kindness, every word of understanding, every act of faith you perform is like a seed sown in distant soils. I see the silent prayers you have offered, the faithfulness you maintained even without immediate results, the obedience you chose when everything seemed dark. And now the right time has come. The work done in tears will bloom in joy. The faith kept in darkness will shine like a beacon in broad daylight. The abundance I pour over you is not just to fill your hands, but to form in you a character, an identity, a being capable of blessing. This season of fruit is not only about external harvests, but about who you become as you gather them. You enter a season in which every sincere effort, every prayer made in faith, every act of generosity produces good. Your life becomes fertile ground where my blessings sprout and multiply. This is the fullness I promised you, not something accumulated to keep, but a constant flow that passes through you and reaches others. Understand, my beloved, that this fullness is not an end in itself, it is a language, a living message. As you receive, you will give. As you rise, you will lift others. This is the design of my kingdom. Nothing remains closed in itself, everything overflows. And at the center of this overflowing, I place a calm certainty within you. It is not inflated pride or self-sufficiency, it is serene confidence, a stable awareness of who you are in me. You now walk with a new boldness, a gentle conviction, a faith that does not need to shout to be strong. You no longer define yourself by roles, titles, or comparisons, but by my gaze upon you. This silent strength will draw attention, making others ask, "What makes him different?" And you will know it is not about you, but about my Spirit shining through you. The weight of glory you carry is not meant to crush, but to anchor. And it is this solidity that will open doors you never imagined, not by effort, but by my intentional placement in your path. People will be drawn to your peace, your serenity, the quiet but constant light that emanates from you. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.